What if you could distill decades of wisdom from one of the world's most influential life coaches into just 20 minutes? What if the secrets to unlocking your ultimate potential, achieving financial freedom, and building extraordinary relationships were right at your fingertips? Today, we're diving deep into the mind of Tony Robbins, a man who has transformed millions of lives, to bring you his most powerful, life-changing advice. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is a blueprint for a better life. So, get ready to take notes, because what you're about to hear could be the catalyst for the massive change you've been searching for. Let's start with the foundation of everything, your state. Tony teaches that your emotional state determines the quality of your life, not your circumstances. You could have everything you've ever wanted, but if you're in a state of frustration or fear, you won't enjoy any of it. Conversely, you can face immense challenges, but if you're in a state of gratitude and determination, you can overcome anything. So how do you control your state? It comes down to three forces Tony calls the triad: your physiology, your focus, and your language. First, your physiology. How you use your body directly impacts how you feel. Think about it. When you're feeling down, how do you stand? Your shoulders are slumped, your head is low, your breathing is shallow. Now, think about when you feel victorious. Your chest is out, your head is high, you're breathing deeply. Tony's famous advice is to make a radical change in your physiology to change your state instantly. Stand up tall, pull your shoulders back, put a huge smile on your face, even if you have to force it. Move your body with energy. Go for a brisk walk, jump up and down. This isn't just about faking it till you make it. It's about using your physical body as a tool to command your emotions. Your mind and body are linked. When you change your body, you change your mind. Next up is focus. Whatever you focus on, you feel. Simple, right? But how often do we let our focus drift to what's wrong, what's missing, or what we can't control? Tony says, where focus goes, energy flows. If you consistently focus on the negative, you'll feel negative. If you focus on what you're grateful for, what you can control, and what possibilities exist, you'll feel empowered. A powerful practice Tony recommends is the hour of power, or even just 15 minutes of priming each morning. Spend a few minutes focusing on what you're grateful for, from the air you breathe to the people in your life. Then, visualize your goals as if you've already achieved them. Feel the success. This simple shift in focus at the start of your day can completely change its trajectory and, over time, change your life. The third element of the triad is your language. The words you use, both out loud and in your head, shape your reality. If you constantly say, "I'm so stressed, this is impossible," or "I'm a failure," your brain will look for evidence to prove you right. You are literally programming yourself for stress and failure. Tony urges us to use incantations, not affirmations. An affirmation is just saying something, but an incantation is saying it with your whole body, with certainty and emotion. For example, instead of just saying, "I am confident," you stand tall and declare with every fiber of your being, "I am a force for good. I am a leader. I am unstoppable now." The words you consistently use become your identity. Change your vocabulary, and you change how you experience the world. Instead of saying you have a problem, call it a challenge. Instead of "I'm furious," try "I'm a little annoyed." This downplays the negative emotion and gives you more control. Now, let's talk about progress. Tony's core belief is that progress equals happiness. It's not about reaching some final destination, it's about the feeling of constant growth. If you're not growing, you're dying. This applies to your career, your health, your relationships, everything. The key is to commit to CANI, constant and never-ending improvement. This means making small, incremental improvements every single day. Don't try to change everything overnight, just get 1% better. Read 10 pages of a book, go for a 5-minute walk, make one healthier food choice. These small, consistent actions compound over time, leading to massive transformations. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the journey to your best life begins with a single, small improvement. A huge part of this journey is understanding your driving force. Tony teaches that everything we do is driven by our need to meet 6 core human needs: certainty, uncertainty, or variety, significance, connection, or love, growth, and contribution. We all value these needs differently, and the two you value most dictate your life's direction. Certainty is the need for safety and comfort. Variety is the need for challenge and excitement. Significance is the need to feel important and unique. Connection is the need for love and belonging. The last two, growth and contribution, are what Tony calls the spiritual needs. Growth is the need to expand our capacity, and contribution is the need to give beyond ourselves. Tony's breakthrough insight is that lasting fulfillment comes not from the first 4 needs, but from prioritizing growth and contribution. When you focus on growing yourself and giving to others, you find a deeper sense of purpose that nothing else can provide. So how do you apply this? Identify your top 2 needs. Are you driven by a need for certainty, which might make you avoid risks, or by significance, which might make you chase fame or status? Understanding your drivers is the first step to consciously directing them. Then, Find ways to meet your needs in positive ways that also serve your higher purpose. Find certainty in your good habits, not in a dead-end job. Find significance by helping others, not by buying a flashy car. And most importantly, make growth and contribution your primary focus. When you live to grow and to give, you create a life that's not just successful, but deeply meaningful. Let's move on to another critical area, your decisions. Tony famously says, "It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped." It's not your conditions, but your decisions, that determine your destiny. Most people don't fail because they make the wrong decisions. They fail because they don't make any decisions at all. They live in a state of indecision, of "I'll do it someday." Someday is not a day of the week. The most successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. The most unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them all the time. The power is in deciding what you are committed to, what you will no longer stand for, and who you are going to become. Make a real decision, cut off any other possibility. Burn the boats. When you commit with that level of intensity, you'll find the resources and the way to make it happen. Finally, let's talk about proximity. Proximity is power. Who you spend time with is who you become. If you surround yourself with negative, cynical people, their attitudes will rub off on you. If you surround yourself with ambitious, positive, and successful people, you will be lifted up. You need to be a hunter of human excellence. Actively seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, and curate your social circle. This doesn't mean you have to abandon old friends, but it does mean you need to be strategic about who influences your mindset. You can gain proximity through books, podcasts, and seminars too. Immerse yourself in the thinking of the people you admire. By being in proximity to greatness, you absorb their standards, their beliefs, and their strategies, accelerating your own path to success. So, to recap these 20 minutes of life-changing wisdom, master your state by controlling your physiology, focus, and language. Commit to constant and never-ending improvement, because progress equals happiness. Understand your 6 human needs and prioritize growth and contribution for true fulfillment. Realize that your decisions, not your conditions, shape your destiny. And finally, use the power of proximity to elevate your standards and accelerate your growth. This is more than just advice. It's a call to action. Don't just listen to this and move on. Pick one thing, just one. Will you change your physiology right now? Will you decide what you're truly grateful for? Will you make a decision you've been putting off? The power to change your life is not in knowing, it's in doing. Start now. Thanks for watching. If this inspired you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more content to help you live your best life, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's create our own extraordinary lives, together.